My name's Adam Sumner. I own Wrapix in Burbank, California, and Wrapix Academy, which is a 3M's training facility here on the West Coast. I've been in the sign industry for about 12 years now. I grew up in the offset industry, working with my dad and running a press at a really young age. So kind of printing's been my whole life, and we just kind of migrated from the offset into the wide format stuff in the last 12 years or so. At my shop, we do a wide variety of different types of applications. We do everything from large format fabric printing to vehicle wrap applications, rigid signage. We'll do some stuff like that, plexiglass mounted, foam board prints and things. Everything we do is on a roll-to-roll printer and then mounted to flat substrate. We don't have any flatbed printers or anything like that. But the majority of our business would be the vehicle wrap and the red carpet industry. So when printing for wraps, there's a lot of things that we look for. First thing is color consistency and vibrancy, especially on large paneled graphics like on trailers or motorhomes or things like that. We want to make sure that from panel 1 to panel 9 that we have the same consistent color through each panel, especially on panels like 1 and 2. When they line up, we want to make sure that our color is consistent so you don't see that seam, from a distance. The other thing that is important to us is speed. Speed is a vital part in our industry. When we'll get a call at 4 o'clock on Tuesday and they need a wrap done by Wednesday at noon, we gotta find a way to be able to produce graphics fast enough, and we need to find a way to turn those around, and that's what our main thing is that we look for. For installers that are bringing, that may be in the vehicle, industry somehow in window tint or something like that, and they're trying to migrate into the the vehicle wrap industry, or maybe they're doing color changes now and they want to get into the print market. The first thing to look at is longevity. And I know that when we switched from our previous printers over to the Oki printers, one of the hugest advantages that we had was the longevity that we would get out of them and the outdoor durability that it has. That's the one thing that you really want to look into. And the second thing is speed. Is how much volume do you think you're going to have? If you're going into it and you're doing, just 1 or 2 wraps, a week, to you're doing 25 wraps a week, there's a huge difference there, and choosing the right piece of equipment for that, The nice thing is, especially with Oki printers, you have the entry-level E64, and then, when you grow and you get bigger and you go into the M series, now you're talking, 2 totally different animals, from your entry-level machine that you can run no problem to something that's pumping out roll after roll after roll every single day, with the same color from the first roll to the 10th roll that you print on that large project. Those are the kind of things that we look at. For us, with the wide variety of materials that we print on, for especially my special event side of my business, one thing that we love to see is color consistency from one material to the next. So when I print on, IJ40 3M material, I want to see the same color on IJ40 as I do on my canvas print. And I've never once been able to achieve that until now, especially with the H3104 that I have, the Oki ColorPainter. The consistency that I get on color and the speed that it produces it is out of control. And the density of the blacks and the density of the colors that I'm getting is out, it surpasses every other machine I've ever owned. We have 5 printers in-house right now, and it's the color that comes off the Oki printers it just puts the other ones, not to shame, I would say, but you can see a very visible difference from coming off the machine. As far as how does a ColorPainter differ from other printers that I've used is the name really does say it all, and it's funny. It's, I actually had my dad come in, who's an offset guy, started his business in 1968, and he came in and he goes, "Oh, I see why they call it the ColorPainter, because it looks like paint." I mean, the glossiness that you get when you're printing on a glossy vinyl it looks laminated straight off the machine. The other thing that we love about it is the consistency and not seeing any dot grain in our prints, and we used to see that a lot with other equipment that we've used in the past, and I think that to us is the biggest advantage. I mean, you can, for someone in the color change market that's looking to be, somebody that's thinking outside the box and wants to produce their own colored film, I'll tell you right now, the only printer that I would trust to do that would be the Oki ColorPainter for sure.